Okay, ladies, let's talk about our eyebrows. This is one thing I struggle with. I really do. Because I have this side of my face that the eyebrow likes to arch up more, and this side that's a little bit more rusted of a look. So I have that look of like this, like all the time, even when I'm not even paying attention. So if you see a lot of my pictures, most of them are like this because this eyebrow, it just raises. So anyways, I had to just tell myself and understand the concept that my eyebrows are sisters. They are not twins. They will never, ever, ever, ever look identical. They will never be the same. So I just had to just live with it and understand that they will never be the same no matter how long I sit in the mirror and try to get them to look the same. So with that in mind, let's go ahead and get this other one put on so we can kind of match up a little bit. So I have two great products with Unique that we're going to use. First is going to be our pencil. I love that it has a cool little spoolie at the end that can help for blending and brushing everything into place. And it also has this cool little itty bitty tiny little liner on it. And the liner is amazing because it is smudge proof, water resistant. So your eyebrows aren't going to wash off if you go swimming. So you should be okay. All right, so little trick when doing your eyebrows, you're going to want to line them up. So start here, your arch there, your tail there. So if you need to, you see how I marked it? If you need to go through and mark it, I guess you couldn't see on this one. If you need to go through and mark it, then go ahead and mark it. That's how you'll kind of know where they need to be so that they can kind of line up. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to brush them so I can kind of get them in a little bit order, tame them down just a little bit. And hopefully you don't have problems like I do of you just over pluck like crazy. So yeah, might need help. So I'm gonna start here at the bottom and then make light strokes just like that. Oh, may help if I turn that up just a little bit. So I'm just gonna do light strokes over till I get to the arch. And then once I get to my arch, I'm gonna go into my tail. And your tail's always going to want to be just a little bit darker than the rest. And I have a mirror behind me because it's really hard to see in the phone. So there's that, okay? Next, we're going to start up then with the top. Fill that in. And again, you're using light strokes because you want it to look natural. And go in and fill it in. So right now it looks really dark and kind of scary. Don't be afraid. We're going to go through and we're going to blend, 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 blend. So then we're going to go ahead and take the other side that has our little spoolie. We're going to go through and blend it in. So I'll go through and I'll brush up first so that way it blends and still keeps the shape of hair, and blend it up and through there too. And then you can always go back in and fill it in if you need to, like with mine. And I have a shadow right here, so I'm going to need to fill that in with concealer because there's no hair there, but it looks like there's a shadow. So I'm going to go back in and I'm going to just fill it in just a little bit more, just right there at the front. So then next is going to be our brow gel. What's great about brow gel is ours actually has the fiber coated, the fibers that are coated in Uplift, like what we have in our mascara, but it's very, very fine. It's a very small amount. You can't really tell, but it helps to fill in your brows because it has those little fibers in it. I use the medium. Here's what it looks like and the size of it. It's just a tiny little brush, and this helps to fill in and also helps keep everything in place. So we're just going to do the same thing. We're just going to brush up and over. And there we go. One last thing that I like to do, and this is just a personal preference, is I like to take just a little bit of concealer. And this is our Skin Perfecting Concealer, and I use Scarlet, and just a teeny tiny bit. You don't need very much at all because a little goes a super, super long way. And I like to just put it right under my brow bone just to kind of fill it in and kind of clear up anything, any marks. Or like how on this side I was saying there's a shadow. And they're on it just to clean up so it looks a little bit more smoother and precise. And there we go. Well, looks like I need to blend it a little bit more. That's the joy of having the spoolie. You can blend, 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 blend. So this right here, this is like the one thing like I have the hardest time with. My eyebrows, literally, it like takes me the longest to get ready because of my eyebrows, trying to get them to match up the best they can. So women, just remember, our eyebrows are sisters. They are not twins. You have your liner and you have your brow gel. Have a great day.